There's a star out there that breaks every rule of the universe. It's burning hotter than it should, living longer than it's supposed to, and shining in a way that makes scientists question the laws of physics. This isn't just another distant sun. It's a cosmic mystery that defies logic. If stars are supposed to live, die, and fade predictably, why does this one refuse to play by the rules? Perfect. Here's the medium-length version of Section 1, around 180 to 190 words, keeping the what-if rhythm and energy just right. How stars are supposed to work. Every star begins its life the same way, from a cloud of gas and dust drifting silently through space. Over millions of years, gravity pulls everything closer until the pressure becomes intense. Then, deep inside, hydrogen atoms fuse into helium, and light bursts into existence. That's how a star is born. A perfect balance forms. Gravity pulls inward, fusion pushes outward, and together, they keep the star alive. As long as this balance holds, the star keeps burning brightly. But nothing lasts forever. When its fuel runs out, the star's life unravels. Small ones swell into red giants, then fade into white dwarfs. The massive ones go out with a bang, a violent supernova, leaving behind black holes or neutron stars. It's a pattern scientists have understood for decades, predictable and elegant. Every star follows the same rulebook, until this one appeared, and suddenly the universe didn't seem so predictable anymore. Discovery of the impossible star. It all started with a routine sky survey. Astronomers using the European Space Agency's Gaia telescope were mapping distant stars when one strange object caught their attention. At first glance, it looked like a normal star, bright, stable, and glowing white. But when they calculated its age and temperature, things didn't add up. This star was too old to burn this hot. By all scientific logic, it should have died billions of years ago. Yet here it was, shining like a star in its prime. At first, researchers thought it was a computer glitch. They rechecked the data, then another telescope confirmed it. The readings were real. It wasn't just old, it was ancient. Older than the stars around it, and somehow, it was still alive. Scientists gave it a name, a long string of numbers and letters, typical of astronomy, but soon, everyone started calling it the impossible star. It burned brighter than it should, lived longer than it could, and existed in a place where stars simply shouldn't be. If the universe follows rules, one astronomer said, then this star just broke one, breaking the rules of physics. The more scientists studied the impossible star, the stranger it became. It wasn't just its age that was confusing, it was everything about it. Most old stars turn dull and red as they age, but this one burned hot and blue, the color of youth. Its energy output was far too high for its estimated age. It was like finding a 90-year-old who could sprint faster than an Olympic athlete. And then came another shock. The star had heavy elements: iron, nickel, and carbon, the kind that usually form in younger stars after supernovas. But this one existed in a part of the galaxy where those materials shouldn't even exist. Every reading defied the models. Temperature, age, brightness, none of it made sense. One astrophysicist joked, "It's like the universe forgot to delete this star from its old save file." What made it worse was how stable it was. No flares, no flickers, no signs of decay, just perfect, steady light. That's when scientists realized this wasn't just a mistake in the data. Something truly unnatural was happening here. The theories begin. Once the shock faded, the real work began. Scientists from around the world tried to explain what this strange star could be. Every new theory was like a piece of a puzzle that didn't quite fit. One group believed it might be a stellar merger, two dying stars that collided and became one. The crash could have reignited the fusion process, giving the new star a second life. That would explain its strange age and brightness. But the data showed no leftover debris, no cloud of dust, nothing that usually comes after such a violent collision. Another idea sounded more like science fiction, that something or someone was keeping it alive. Some even wondered if it could be a Dyson-powered object, an artificial star built by an advanced civilization. Most scientists laughed that off, but deep down, no one could fully rule it out. And then came the most unsettling theory. Maybe the problem wasn't the star at all. Maybe the problem was us. Maybe our physics isn't complete. Maybe the laws of energy and matter we thought were unbreakable can actually be bent. If that's true, one researcher said, then we've just seen the universe rewrite its own rules. Sponsor segment. Before we dive deeper into this cosmic mystery, let's talk about another kind of mystery: keeping your own life organized when everything feels out of orbit. That's where Notion comes in. It's the all-in-one workspace that helps you organize your notes, projects, and ideas in one clean, flexible place. Whether you're running experiments like our scientists or planning your next big goal, Notion helps you connect everything together so you never lose track. You can write, plan, and even build entire dashboards without a single line of code. Personally, I use it like my own mission control, tracking ideas, editing scripts, and storing research all in one space. And the best part? You can start for free today. Just click the link in the description to try Notion and take your productivity to light speed. Now let's get back to the mystery, because this strange star wasn't done surprising us yet. When science gets personal. For scientists, space is supposed to make sense. It runs on math, physics, and laws that never change. But this star made everything personal. Every calculation ended with the same answer. One astrophysicist said, "This star shouldn't exist." Its light was steady, but the spectrum revealed something new. Energy coming from deep inside, as if it was powered by something unknown. It wasn't behaving like a normal fusion reactor. The balance between pressure and gravity that holds a star together was off. Yet somehow, it was stable. The discovery started to change people. For some scientists, it was thrilling, a chance to rewrite the textbooks. For others, it was terrifying. If this one star could ignore the rules of nature, what else could? The search for answers had become more than science. It had become personal. The exotic star theories. When the usual answers failed, scientists had to think bigger, stranger, and even a little crazy. That's when the theories turned wild. One of the first ideas was that this might not be a normal star at all, but something exotic. Maybe a strange matter star. These are made of quarks, the tiniest building blocks of the universe. A strange star would be so dense that a single teaspoon of it could weigh billions of tons. If the impossible star were one of these, that could explain why it burns with so much power yet refuses to collapse. Another theory pointed toward dark matter, the invisible substance that makes up most of the universe. Some scientists believe this star could be feeding on it, drawing invisible energy from a dark matter cloud surrounding it. If that's true, it means we've just witnessed something no one has ever seen before. A star powered by the unknown. And then there's the most daring idea of all, that this star is a leftover from a previous universe, a remnant from before the Big Bang itself, a ghost of a world that came before ours. If even one of these theories turns out to be true, it could rewrite everything we know about how the cosmos works, what it means for us. The discovery of the impossible star wasn't just about one strange object in the sky. It was a mirror held up to everything we thought we knew about reality. If a star can live longer than the laws of physics allow, maybe those laws aren't as fixed as we think. It challenges the idea that the universe is predictable, that time always moves forward, that stars must live and die in order. Some scientists began to wonder if this star was a hint that energy can recycle itself, that destruction might not be the end, but part of a larger cosmic loop. Others saw something deeper. They said this star proved how little we truly understand about creation itself. Could it affect Earth? Now, before you start worrying, no. The impossible star isn't heading our way. It's millions of light years from Earth, safely tucked away in another corner of the galaxy. But that doesn't mean it's irrelevant to us. If stars like this can exist, it means our models for how the universe works might be incomplete. That affects everything, from how we predict star deaths to how we search for new worlds that could host life. What if our sun, under the right conditions, could one day behave like this? What if stars could live forever by feeding on new kinds of energy? It sounds far-fetched, but then again, so did this star. And yet, there it is, shining steadily, like it's daring us to figure it out. For scientists, this discovery isn't just a mystery, it's an opportunity. Every new piece of data, every strange signal, brings us closer to understanding the hidden rules of the universe. So, while the impossible star won't destroy us, it will change how we see everything, including ourselves. The ending mystery. In the end, the impossible star remains exactly what its name suggests: impossible. It burns when it shouldn't. It lives when it should have died. And it shines like a reminder that the universe still holds secrets far beyond our reach. So, what do you think? Is the impossible star proof that our universe is far stranger than we ever imagined? Or just a cosmic glitch we haven't figured out yet? Either way, one thing's for sure: the universe still has stories left to tell. And if you want to keep exploring them with us, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a journey beyond the stars. Because next time, we're diving even deeper into the mysteries of space, and trust me, you won't want to miss it.